Driver's got a gun in his waistband. Grab him, rip him out.
I'm back here right now and fix that sucker as soon as the rest.
Okay, would you consent to a search of your truck?
If you touch me for an inspection ticket, I can do what I want. You work for me, remember that.
Stop!
Do not push!
Stop! Stop!
Stop! Stop!
Hello guys, today is going to be an unusual video. Many of the footage I'm about to show you have probably not been published by other bloggers because it's controversial. All I ask from you is to click like and write any comment. And if you like my videos very much, I would appreciate you clicking on the thanks button. And let's get started. So back to October 7th of this year. In a parking lot in Los Angeles, two drunk men were sleeping in a car.
Hey, Pistola?
Is he the only one?
No, there's a driver. Gun! Don't move! Put your hands up! Now! Hands in the air! Grab him, grab passenger out, rip him out. Driver's got a gun in his waistband.
Let me get him back up.
Grab him, rip him out. Don't move! Don't reach for the gun! Do not reach for the gun! I'm gonna shoot you if you reach for that gun! Don't do it!
Hey, pongos! Sus manos.
Don't do it! He's got a gun in his waistband. He's not listening to commands.
I got it.
Hands in the air! Put your hands on top of your head now! Give me a Spanish speaker. Don't do it!
You okay?
Show me your hands!
This cop shoots a man at point blank range and asks him to put his hands up. Is he seriously hoping he's alive?
He's not responding.
I got cops.
I got him. His hands aren't moving. You guys want to approach on the driving?
L30.
I wouldn't show you this video if I only had footage of one officer, but let's look at this incident from a different angle. The body cam of a cop with a rifle.
Can't see what he's holding.
Hey, policía. Maestro Delcado.
Come on, senor.
Maestro Delcado. Hello.
According to the police report, these guys were so drunk they didn't respond to commands. The cops didn't come because there were dangerous criminals in the car. They just got a call that there were strange guys in the car in the parking lot for a long time.
Hey, Pistola.
Hands.
Is he the only one?
Don't.
There's a driver.
Gun! Don't move! Put your hands up now!
Let's try to find the danger in this man. You can see in the reflection that the passenger is definitely unarmed.
Hands in the air! Grab him, grab passenger out, rip him out. Driver's got a gun in his waistband.
Let me get him back up.
Grab him, rip him out. Don't move! Don't reach for the gun! Do not reach for the gun!
It's obvious to me that he's very drunk and has trouble moving, but notice his hands. It's definitely not a gun, I can only assume it's a cigarette.
I'm gonna shoot you if you reach for that gun! Don't do it! Don't do it! He's got a gun in his waistband. He's not listening to commands. Hands in the air! Put your hands on top of your head now! Give me a Spanish speaker. Don't do it!
I'm sorry, but I can't show you the main point. But I will say one thing, I didn't see any danger from the driver, his hands were very sluggish and he was rolling a cigarette with them. Was that point-blank shot necessary? I also tried to find info on the driver and there is no record on the internet that 44-year-old Oscar Lopez has ever been prosecuted. And the next video is about an attempted illegal search of a car. Sometimes there are more high-profile cases, but I think this cop made a complete dumbass of himself as well. Let's watch.
So this is my second time this week getting pulled over for violations. I guess this time was because my license plate isn't properly displayed. I'm guessing going down a gravel road, maybe one of the screws shook loose or something. However, the police officer told me that I failed to signal going into a roundabout, which there's only one way to go into a roundabout. So why would I need to signal a lane change whenever that's the only direction to go? We're gonna leave the recording going on, see how the rest of this stop plays out. Is it just hanging on by one screw back there, boss? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
I live on a bumpy gravel road. That's probably what happened.
Okay, I'm not worried about
Is
it.
it flathead, or can you tell from both?
I didn't look.
I'll jump back there right now and fix that sucker as soon as the wrap.
Okay, would you consent to a search of your truck? Or?
No, sir.
Okay, you guys have a better day?
Can I ask you, did you profile me because of the way the back of my truck looks?
I don't
right
profile
now?
people, sir.
Why would you ask to search my truck then?
Why would I ask to search? I ask almost everybody I stop to search. Okay?
Is that department procedure? Just your
way I do
personal
things.
preference?
You guys have any questions?
So everybody you stop, you ask?
We don't have
no more questions. No,
Okay,
sir.
you guys have a better day, okay?
Yeah, you too.
Thank you.
You, like me, are probably curious to see what's wrong with this man's license plate. Maybe it's barely hanging on. Now you realize that the cop found the most idiotic reason to search.
He asks everybody he stops if he can search their vehicle. No reason. Mind if I search your truck? Which I've got a lot of stuff in the back of my truck. Well, I'm going to get out and fix my license plate here. We'll see what's going on. Lake Ozark PD at their finest. And you can see the back of my truck. Look. So I guess if I was a police officer, I would say the back of my truck kind of looks, you know, trashy. I mean, I've got boat seats, some, you know, let me see if I can turn this around. Some fishing rods, you know, just an old trunk, just junk, you know. But they said that my license plate was not displayed properly. Not really sure how that's not properly placed. I am missing a screw, but she's not hanging down. Come on, guys. You can do better than that. I seen him pull out. He rode my blind spot for about 3 miles. He profiled me. Don't be a clown, dude. Do your job.
The following incident really surprised me. A man told his wife that he wanted to take his own life. His life, not her. And who knows if he would have done it to himself or not, but the cops ended up doing it all for him.
911 emergency. Hi, I need you to please go to a residence. I have reason to believe my husband's trying to himself. Well, he said that he tried to escape himself in the car, but that one of our kids came out and found him. 911 emergency.
Hi, my dad's trying to himself. He's got a hose attached to the back of his car right now.
Okay.
I'm going to try and take it off, but I don't know how he's going to react.
Okay, 911 emergency.
Hi, I was just calling because I'm calling just because I'm concerned about a neighbor. The car's on and he has a hose connected to his exhaust, and it's like the hose is inside of his car, like he's trying to maybe himself.
Okay, is he in the car?
Yeah.
I'm certainly no expert, but even I can easily recognize that a person has had a nervous breakdown or some other mental crisis. He's not threatening anyone but himself. Let's see the cops try to save him.
Is it Tom? Is it Tom?
31 call. Dad just came out, said he doesn't want to talk to us, shut the door, and now he's back inside.
While police officers interacted with his family member, Thomas walked outside and headed to his car.
I just want to talk to you.
We need to get you some help. You're not in trouble though.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Thomas opened the driver's door and pulled a knife out of the car. But don't jump to conclusions.
Tom, come and talk to us. You're not in trouble. It's in his left pocket. It looks shiny and brown.
He doesn't have one. We don't have one in the house. Tom!
He's got a knife.
Tom!
31 Paul, channel.
Thomas turned and walked toward the officers with a knife in his right hand. The officers asked him to stop and put the knife on the ground, but Thomas ignored these commands, and as he took slow steps toward the cops, they did so.
Tom!
Do not push.
Stop!
Stop.
According to preliminary information, there was no social worker on the response team, and according to these cops, the best thing to do to a person with a mental crisis was to yell at him.
Tom, stop! Tom! Tom, no! Tom, no! Tom, no! Tom!
I can't help but share the opinion of one of his family members who just wanted his father to be saved. I will never recover from the grief I feel over the loss of my father. 3 calls over a very sick man who reeked of alcohol, and instead of tasering him like you said, you opened fire. His from where you dragged him across the street is still there. Splattered all over the garage, still there. You deprived the family of a man who really needed help. 2 stun guns could have put him down, but you shot him anyway. I hope you all for this.
The next video is going to be about a traffic stop, and I don't know if the driver is exactly right, so I'm not going to give my opinion. But if you are well versed in the law, please comment where the law stands. Let's watch.
We're on the side of the road, 52 here with bull inspections going on. Steve, New York State inspection is not a law. So teach your boys. Teach your boys. I got the paperwork right here. Teach your boys. I'm gonna bust them in the grill. This is unconstitutional what you're doing to us. You don't have the right to pull us off around the side of the road. No, I'm not. I'm not going to be all right. New York State inspection is not a law. It says it right here on the paper, and your guys can't read. No, this bull. I'm tired. No, I'm not playing nice with the state police because they already have an issue with me. I'm not playing nice with them.
Not guilty to the ticket and go to court.
What does it say on here? Where does it say a law? New York State Vehicle Inspection Program. Okay. It's not a law.
Okay, in the vehicle and traffic.
No, I don't. Then why is it not written on here?
Why are you arguing with me?
Because your troopers don't know the law.
All right, then.
And I got the Constitution right here of what you swore to uphold.
At this point, you may think this man is arguing for nothing, but a little later I'll share his explanation of the situation. But I was surprised that because of a routine ticket, the cop starts threatening the driver. You'll see that now.
Do me a favor, just plead not guilty, go to court, and they'll take care of it in court.
No, I'm fed up with being harassed by the state police.
When's the last time? Am I harassing you?
I'm just telling you. No, you never harassed me.
How long have I known you?
A million freaking years. A million years. That's why I'm telling you.
Okay.
This guy doesn't know his job, and he's not standing up for his job.
Listen.
And he's not listening to anything I have to say. He thinks he's right, and he works for me.
Plead not guilty to the ticket and go to court.
I'm not accepting the ticket.
Then don't accept the ticket.
I'm going to throw it right on the ground. I'm going to, and then I'm going to drive away. It's because I'm right, and I'm not accepting their ticket. Did you take an oath to uphold this?
Here's your license and your registration.
Did you take an oath to uphold this?
Here's your license.
Did you take an oath to uphold this Constitution?
So I gave you a ticket for unrestricted.
I'm not accepting your ticket. I'm not accepting it.
Okay. That's returnable to the Town of Liberty Court.
I'm not accepting it.
Right here. I gave you till the 13th of December to get this ticket.
I'm not accepting it. I'm not accepting it.
The pleader up top.
I'm not accepting it. On camera, I'm not accepting it. I'm not accepting the ticket.
Pull you out of this vehicle.
Did I just hear that? A cop wants to pull a man out of his car for a ticket? I don't think he's gonna get out of the car and they're gonna have a nice conversation. Usually that kind of conversation ends up on the ground in handcuffs.
If you touch me for an inspection ticket...
Sir, listen.
Listen, I already have enough problems with you faggots and gray. I can do what I want. You work for me, remember that. Okay. The Constitution states that.
But the Constitution also states...
No, I don't have to be...
laws in the state of New York.
This isn't a law. Where does it state on the paperwork that it's a law?
Sir.
Where does it state that it's a law? In your book is different than what they give to the people that drive around that pay your salary. All right?
We pay our own salary, sir.
All right, listen.
You pay your own salary? Yes. I pay taxes in New York, and we also pay your salary on top of that. Which you're making all this overtime for what?
I already explained it to him.
I know.
It's not acceptable.
Chuck.
It's a program.
Chuck.
Read the paper that comes from New York State.
Chuck, listen, you have your opportunity. Just plead not guilty.
No, it's not an opportunity because you're not doing. You're not standing up to what is right.
Listen, Chuck.
Yes, it's on video.
I know. We have our.
I have you. I know.
Our cameras going.
I know because I'm the one that got the other troopers in trouble in Ulster County for turning their off.
Listen.
Let me quote the author of the video so you can better understand his position. I figured when they said I'll hold traffic so you can go and get left without the ticket, it was pretty clear on how it worked. It's weird that crime is slow up there, that cops have the time to go set up illegal checkpoints and then harass every single person who comes down the road over a program, not a law. Makes sense they'll break the laws and enforce stuff that isn't even law. So why would it go any other way than how it did?
You have your opportunity. Listen, Chuck, I know you a long time. There's no sense of arguing right here on the side of the road with it. Plead not guilty and go to court. That's all I'm going to tell you.
No, your boy could have took his paperwork and walked to his car and left me alone.
Listen, we're out here.
You're out harassing me. You're harassing me. You don't have to, first of all, New York State doesn't give you the right to pull people over in the middle of the road every day.
Okay, listen.
This is unconstitutional what you're doing in the street.
Then you can plead all this down later on in court, Chuck. All right?
It's not about pleading nothing down. I'm not accepting the ticket.
Okay.
I'm not accepting it. That's all there is to it. And then for him to threaten to yank me out of the car, that's a threat, and I take it as a threat. And I have you on camera, and I have a real good lawyer. I have a real good lawyer.
All right, Chuck, have a good day.
If he pulls me over again, I'm taking it as harassment. I'm not getting it inspected. I'll scrape it off the window.
Traffic so you can get out of here, okay?
I'll scrape it off the window.
Okay, no problem. All right, you're all set.
Friends, write your opinions in the comments. I think we have a lot to discuss, and anyone who wants to support me, I ask you to send how much you can spare by pressing the thanks button. This channel exists only because of you.